Hey guys, this is Rob from Old School Gym. Today's video is about protein. And I told you guys that I'm going to continue doing these videos to help you along. You're not alone. You're not alone in the weight loss journey. So before we get started on our video about protein, let's review a little bit of what we discussed in the past. The first video I did was about the 3 steps that I wanted you guys to do to get this thing started. Number 1, there has to be a caloric deficit, right? To lose weight. I don't care how you cut it up throughout the day because everyone has different schedules, but there has to be a decrease. I like going after the food porn. I like fried food, fake food, gluten, and also oils. If you focus on those to eliminate those foods, I think that's a good start. And also 8 to 10 glasses of water to stay hydrated, to flush everything out, or as needed. Number 2 is moving. I told you, I explained before, less sitting, more moving. But also be careful. I know you a lot of guys are excited on the weight loss journey and you run to the gym right away and you start hitting the weights. A lot of times when you start crushing the weights, you get even more hungry and it takes you backwards. So I think in the beginning, I think we should just walk and move. The gym's gonna come. We're gonna get to the gym. But I think to make a big dent in the weight loss, I think that moving is more important than hitting the weights. Number 3, pictures. Every morning I woke up, I took pictures and I saw how my face changed. I saw how my torso was changing. That helped me a lot. And also looking at the scale. I told you I had a lot of body fat to lose. So the first 3 weeks, I saw a big drop and that pumped me up. It got me to stay in the fight, right? Because you hear from most people who start diets and they're stuck in mud and they can't get going. So I like being aggressive in the beginning. I want to see results. So you're going to hit a plateau. We all do. And mine was 3 weeks. It might be different for you. 3 weeks, it stopped. So I doubled down. I cleaned up my diet more. I stopped alcohol. I really started focusing on that diet. So it jump started the weight loss started continuing, and I just every day. So you could do it once every 5 days. You could do it once every 7 days. I strongly recommend that you do it daily in the morning. Okay? Protein, I believe, is the biggest piece of the puzzle for my weight loss. Let me explain. Any way you cut this, we're all bodybuilders. So you know that protein is the main objective to repair and build muscle tissue. And you have to replace it every day. You don't store protein, right? Now, that doesn't mean we're gonna eat 400 grams of protein and we're gonna build more muscle. It doesn't work that way. But we have to make sure we get enough protein. Most people don't have a problem with eating too much protein. The biggest problem most people have is eating enough protein. I front load every meal and every snack with protein. I hunt protein. If I go to dinner, I tell the waiter, do me a favor, leave out the potato and the rice, give me a salad. I'm focusing on my protein. So the 3 biggies I like about eating enough protein is that 1, it fills me up. Number 2, it breaks down in the liver sugar into the blood at a slower rate. So there's no pop in insulin, there's no rush. It's a nice breakdown. So once again, it keeps you full longer. And number 3, there's a thermic effect where you actually, to break down the meat into in your stomach, the animal protein, you actually take 20 to 30% of the calories just in burning down and absorbing the food. So those are the 3 biggies, right? I like animal proteins with the complete 20 amino acids. I'm not a big fan of third world proteins, non-animal proteins, incomplete proteins. Those are the main reasons why I think protein is the biggest piece of the puzzle. Now, let's go over how much we should eat. What do I think? Now, it's different for individuals. If you're a young person, you're an athlete, if you're highly active, these are all, I'm talking to people who want to lose weight and get healthy. That doesn't mean that you have to be 50 years old or 30 years old. People who want to get in shape and lose body fat and get lean and healthy, right? I say you should eat enough protein at your ideal weight. When I was 240, I try to eat around 170 grams of protein. I didn't even come close to 200 grams because I wanted to be around 180, 170. That was my goal. So I ate that much protein, that many grams of protein. And I recommend that you do the same thing. Number two, if you eat too little of it, that means you have to eat more carbs and more fats to stay full. And that's where people run into trouble. Every decade, we're eating less and less protein and more of these fuels of carbs and fats. And that's the reason why we're having an epidemic of obesity and all these chronic illnesses. So we have to increase protein. It's really hard to overeat protein, right? How many steaks can you have? How many eggs can you have? So it's very hard to overeat these things, but we front load those foods. All right? Okay. I hope that was helpful. We're going to continue doing videos about weight loss and diets and strategies down the line. We're not done yet. I told you guys, my mission is to help people fight obesity and chronic illness. That's my main goal, and build some muscle, right? As you age. So I hope this was helpful. Drop me a line. Let me know how you guys are doing. I told you before, and I'll tell you again, you're not alone. All right, you can always turn to this channel. We're here to help. So this is Rob from Old School Gym. I'll see you again.